they use normals. So we're gonna go over his light series first. That's his light auto combo. The ender is a grab. So if we're gonna, let's have Frieza block everything. So Frieza's blocking everything. Man grabs a whiff. So that's something to keep in mind. His 2L, it's a little slower than everybody else's. Only by like a few frames, but it feels a lot slower, especially when you're online. But he can do that. He can rapid fire. It's just basically the same as everybody else's. Nothing special. 5M. It's slow, 33 frames, pretty fucking slow. But to make up for it, it has mad reach. And it's -1 on block. So you're practically safe. So I don't know if you're safe against lights, but I know you're basically safe against everything else. Let's have Frieza try to punch me. So oh, so you're basically safe. So you fill this out, you're safe. Throw it out, they block, you're safe. 2L, not 2L, it's 2M. Basically, nothing special. Same thing as everybody else's. Sweet. It's 5H on the other hand. 5H is similar to UI Goku, where it has like mad reach, and it has not mad reach. It has mad reach, but it has even crazier corner carry. So Frieza's all the way over there in the corner. So like we're all the way over here. I land 5H. We're already in the corner. Next up, we're gonna go over their normals. This is his JL, nothing special. This is JM, and of course, like all the JMs, it crosses up. So yeah, that's it. His 5H, not 5H, his JH. It is a. It isn't like everybody else's JH. It doesn't knock you down. It will knock you up in the air. So yeah.
Can't you do any better?
It knocks you up in the air. So a way you would combo off of it is you can land his 2H in the air. This is 2H in the air. Oh, yeah, speaking of 2H, I didn't even go over his ground 2H, my bad. This is ground 2H. It doesn't look spectacular, but it is but on block, it is pretty decent. It's going to be what you're doing for your combo unders. Well, you're going to follow up. You're going to be using this in your block strings.
Keep at it.
It has good reach, so you're going to be basically doing. You're basically going to be doing switches in your block strings because the follow up to it will be safe. Hold up, let me have Frieza block to show you guys. Alright, so
Right. You were right.
see? -5. So you're basically kind of safe after that. And well, you basically are safe after that. And if they try to press a button, they will get hit. Plus it puts some distance between you and your opponent. So the 5H pushes you forward a bit, and if they press a button, they will get hit. So
You were right.
press the button, you got hit. And you got combo. See? Alright, next up we're gonna go over his 2H in the air. So that's his 2H. It's similar to like Piccolo, Beerus, and Cell, and Cooler, and everybody else's. To where it pushes them forward in the air instead of like up. So you would have to learn an optimal combo, or just call an assist to help you with the follow-ups. After landing that, it's a lot easier in a corner than it is in the screen, but you guys kind of got the point with that. Next up, we're gonna go over his JS, not his JS, his S, his key blast button. So, Babies has very unique key blast to where if they whiff, they will come back. It has a boomerang effect. So, yeah, this. But his JS, boom, they come back. Same thing with his JS. So his key blast is unique because the J key blast, it goes along the ground. So it doesn't like hover in the air or goes in a certain like diagonal or horizontal direction. It goes straight down. So if you do this in the air, you're probably going to be catching either your opponent or your opponent's assist alive. I do this in the air, and I catch a lot of assists with that. So make it whiff, they come back, get a combo. So yeah, that's basically it for his J buttons. He shoots 3. If the opponent blocks it, it'll come back and hit them. Well, now if they block it, if it misses, it'll come back and hit them. If they block it, or if they get hit, or if they make you block, or if you get hit, they don't come back. So say like, so let's see, damn, it'd be a lot easier. Hold on, let me show you guys. Let me give you guys an example. Okay, we're back. So I have Baby, so I set a command for Baby. So if I do this, I get him the key blast, comes back. See? So if I whiff it, it comes back. But if I block, if I hit him, the key blast doesn't come back. See, the key blast didn't come back and hit me. So yeah, that's something to think about. So yeah, that goes for all of his key blasts, all of like his basic key blasts, that boomerang, and his key blast that he throws out in general. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so next up we are going to go over his kind of his special key blast. So he has a I guess I'll call it a command normal. He has 6S, which is this. Useless. It's a key blast that goes forward and comes back and hits them. But this one is a little bit special because even if they block it, the key blast will still come back. Will still have the boomerang effect. So he blocks it, it comes back. He blocks it, it comes back. So basically you have a two-way key blast. Alright, I think that covers all of his basic normals. Oh yeah, oh my god, I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm so forgetful, guys. He has this. This is what you're going to be using for your hard knockdown. So, auto combo. This is his 2L in the air. His J2L. He basically has a dive kick like all the other Vegetas. And then makes a hard knockdown, so you're going to be using this for your hard knockdowns. If you don't have meter, you can combo and you can use super. So that's going to be basically what you're going to be using for your hard knockdowns. If you don't want to spend meter for if you don't want to spend meter for Vanish for Dragon Rush. I was about to say if you don't want to spend meter for Dragon Rush. Could you imagine that, using meter for Dragon Rush? That's wild. Okay, let's get back to the content. Next up is his JS. Well, not his JS, his 2S. His Acid Rain. And he can do 3 different directions with it. So he can do 2S, which puts them at like a normal distance, puts them in front of him. 3S, which puts them farther away from him, which then goes towards the opponent. And I guess I would call this 1S. 1S basically covers him in the acid rain. So it's like basically like you can't hit me because it's coming down to hit me. But you have to be careful with this one, or the one that falls on him, because if the opponent punches you or like makes you block, they disappear. The same thing that applies with his standing key blast, his air key blast, and that it'll disappear. So be aware if you throw out the key blast. You gotta be aware. Make sure you're far away so you can just zone him out. At that point, he's a zoner. Just zone them out. Just put a whole bunch of shit on the screen. See? Put a whole bunch of shit on the screen. Make it chaotic. So yeah, that was it for his I guess that was all. I think that was all of his command almost. So let's get on to his specials. First things first, quarter circle forward, light. He has this. It goes down and punches them. That's light version. The medium version goes a little farther. And the X version comes out a little faster. The X version fits a little wall bounce, so you can get a combo afterwards. The medium version fits a smash that you can also combo off of. So yeah, only thing to really know is that the medium version fits a combo in the corner, and the X version pops them up in the air, pops them up in the air, so you can get a combo mid-screen. So yeah, that's what the moves do. It can also be done in the air, but you have to be careful because the trajectory doesn't really change that much. He doesn't go farther if he's in the air. The only way he goes farther is if you jump, if you hold forward. If you hold forward in the air, like if you jump forward, that's when he'll go farther. So if you like try to hold back and do it, he'll only go in the he doesn't go farther. He goes the same distance basically. Next up is his quarter circle back motions. So his quarter circle back is a grab. Basically the same, it's kind of similar to Vegito's. So yeah, there's that. Light version doesn't really do anything. You do a little light bounce. New version creates a sliding knockdown, so you can get super off of that. And the EX basically does the same thing, but it adds a little bounce to it. I'm going to enjoy this. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. Off of that, you can basically set up some stuff. So like, do that. So key blast. When they wake up, they either have to block it if you don't do anything, or if they hit you and make you block, then they disappear. My suggestion is, if you do this, especially mid-screen, you start zoning the fuck out of them. You start throwing key blasts willy-nilly. Throw out your key blast. Throw out your beam assist. Make them block. Make them block and mix their shit. So yeah, that was it for his little command grab thing. Also, you can do that move out of their vanish. So let's see, we have baby vanishing. Vanishes. So yeah, you can grab them out of their vanish with that. Just a little quick tip. Next thing we're gonna go over is his quarter circle forward, the quarter circle back S.
What's going on?
Standard beam. He goes a little higher in the air. He hovers a little bit in the air. In the corner, you can probably get a combo. Yeah, if you're a little higher, you can get a combo. Now his coup de grace, the forward circle back S. So this is a little spin. Thinking it's something similar to Yamcha's the little spin thing that Yamcha does, but he has Ki Blast. But at the end he throws 2 Ki Blasts and they come back. And they basically have the boomerang effect. Also, this is air invul, meaning it can beat Super Dash. It's like any kind of like air approach that they do, they can get stuffed. So boom. See? One more time. Okay, so yeah, so there you guys go. That's something else. If you guys don't, I'll be going over some of the tips that I went over in this video. I'll be going over that in the next video, so you guys can get a quick refresher in case you guys aren't really following. I'll go in more detail in the next video. Next things next. What? Okay, so the next thing we're gonna go over is his supers. So his quarter circle forward super. This is the end. Is basically a final flash. But the thing is with this, he meets you wherever you are in the air. So it's basically kind of like Base Vegeta's Gallic Gun, just to where like he would meet you wherever you are in the air and then just shoot you down with the final flash. Next things next, we're gonna go next things next. I'm just gonna say that from now on, next things next. So next things next is we're gonna go over his level 3. He has 2 level 3s. One is his
experience pain like never before.
Revenge Death Ball. So that's his basic level 3.
Experience pain like never before.
That's his DXC level 3.
Amazing.
And it kind of works in a way similar to Frieza, where how high you are is how much damage you'll get. So like as you're going down, it will hit them. So try to show you guys an example of it.
You dare oppose me? Try this. Try this. What are you looking at? Your execution experience pain like never before. I'm going to savor this as long as I can.
Okay, so as you guys just saw, that was the way you can. As you guys saw, when I was higher in the air, I got a little bit more damage than what I did when I was on the ground. So yeah, that was it. Now for the coup de grace, the return to monkey. Alright, let me see. My character settings. So the return to monkey has 2 different like versions. Same thing as like GT Goku. So if he has all of his allies alive, this is what he does.
For a treat.
Die.
Nice.
So he has that, but when one of his allies are dead, he gets the powered up version.
You're in for a treat.
I'm going to blast you into smithereens.
And that was basically it. The way you can tell it's powered up because the powered up one does the Gallic Gun, the normal one just smashes you. And that's basically it. That was basically it for Baby. That's it. I hope all you niggas enjoyed. I hope y'all found the video helpful. I'll catch y'all niggas later. Bang bitches.
Push me to the Push me to the